Hi everybody, this is Heather. I wanted to film this quick video because I'm getting very excited. The doors to register for the next Soul on Fire retreat open in just a few days on Friday. So be on the lookout for that because I know this retreat is going to sell out. I can feel this excitement building inside of me. I can feel the desire and the yearning for the women in my community to come together and to do this deep work. And I just wanted to share also a little bit about what the theme of this retreat is going to be and where this inspiration is coming from. So, first of all, I want to say that the recent events that have been happening have deeply saddened me and have just stirred up something inside of me that I feel this sense of urgency. I feel this sense of urgency because I know that we need to stop wasting time. I know that if we want to see peace in this world, peace begins within. I know that if we are seeing darkness in the world outside of us, that it is a reflection of our collective shadow. It is a reflection of the darkness that is needing to be healed in our own hearts. And I know that's hard for some people to understand. And if you've never done any work around the shadow, if you don't know the research and the years of study from Carl Jung, if you don't know the work of Debbie Ford, if you didn't have great teachers like I did when I lived in Germany and did my deep transformational work, then you're probably not too familiar with this concept. And in the concept of wholeness, we are all things. We are both shadow and light. We are both love and fear. We are all things. We are both our humanity and our divinity. And in the concept of wholeness, when we heal and integrate all parts of ourselves, we become one. We experience oneness. We become one with God. We become one with love itself. So there is no more separation. And what happens when we have unhealed parts of ourselves is we see it reflected back to us in the world around us. So when we look at events like the tragedy in Orlando and the many shootings that we've been seeing here in the United States and around the world, and the tragedies in Paris, and it's just so sad, and it hurts so much. And I get it that a lot of people just don't even know where to start. The correct response is to be sad. The correct response is to feel anger. The correct response is to say, this has to stop. And then the correct response is to allow those emotions to move through you and start doing the very transformative work of healing the darkness and any sense of separation you feel within yourself. We have a responsibility right now. And I believe that it is time here in America to do this deep work. And I experienced the majority of my really deep transformational work in Germany. I was working with teachers who were actually American, but they ended up doing their work in Germany because the Germans were open. They were ready for healing. They resonated with the depth of transformation that was happening through this deeper work. And I resonated with it because I had already been on a path of spiritual awakening and growth and for over 10 years when I first found them. And so I had already been on the path. I was ready. From the time I was 18, I've been a student. I've been open. I'm saying, show me me. Where am I that? How may I serve? How can I heal the darkness within myself? And so that's the journey that I've been on for the last 20 years. And I came back to the United States because I knew, something inside of me knew, Heather, you have to bring this work back to the United States. And in the last few years, the work that I've been doing with my clients has been getting deeper and deeper. And the last two retreats, I mean, there's been healing, there's been transformation, there's been breakthrough, there's been powerful stuff that's happened. And now I'm feeling like it's time to turn it up. It's time to turn it up, because the world needs us to stand in our light. The world needs us to awaken to the truth and the light and the love that is within. And the only way that we are going to be able to do that is if we go deep into the darkness and then bring that darkness up to the light, to be healed, to be transformed. So this retreat is not going to be for everybody. And there will be a process, an application process that you'll have to go through to be approved to come to this retreat, because I need to know that you're ready. And I need to know that you are going to be able to do this deep work. So there will be questions that I'll be sending out. You'll have to answer those questions. And if you're feeling the call to transform the darkness that you see, if you feel the call that you want to do something to stop the violence, come to my retreat. Be a part of the team, because I know that I'm a part of the healing team. I know that I am here to help lead this team of healers and light workers around the world. So if you want to be a part of that, if you want to be a part of this global awakening and healing the darkness within ourselves so that we can create ripples of light around the planet, ripples of truth around the planet, ripples of love around the planet, then come and stand with me. Come and do this work. Say yes to this work. And this is not only for the effect that it's going to have globally, but individually, personally. I can't even tell you how much more free I am as a result of doing deeper work, of going into those dark places within myself and having someone who could guide me safely into the darkness and bring me back out into the light. And I promise you that will happen at my retreat. I can create a very safe space. It's one of my gifts. I've been doing this deep work for a long time. And I want to invite you, if you feel the call, if you know that you're a part of the team, and there are many of us that are part of the team. If you're a part of the team and you're here to do great work and you want to stand in the light and you want to be the light, then let's do this work together. Join me September 22nd through 25th. We're going to be east of Seattle, up in the mountains. It's just a beautiful, luxurious home. And we're going to be staying together for a weekend and going deep. And it's going to be beautiful and expansive. And get ready to be cracked wide open. And then be lovingly put back together. So I know that's big. And I trust that those of you who are still watching this video, those of you who are feeling the call will know. You'll know intuitively if you're ready for this work. And you'll know if you're a part of the team. And I know that all of my